Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to whatever this is going to be. My name is Dylon, and I'm starting something new today. Now, what am I doing? I'm going to be reinvigorating a childhood passion of mine, as well as trying to set out on a new business venture. So, let me explain as that means. We today are going to be, excuse that camera, because it's not going to work for us. So, we're just going to. There we go. That's what we want, that nice... There it is. We did it. So, today we are going to be opening up some Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs. Now, I don't have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs, and they're not really anything special in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs, but I found these packs, and they invigorated a ton of nostalgia. I have been getting into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta again. Well, I wouldn't say meta. I haven't studied too much on current metas or things like that, but I'm trying to. I'm starting to. I've been about 3 days. I've been researching just the new format of the game and stuff like that. But I have also been big time researching the idea of trading card selling, or just overall, buying and selling cards and trying to, find value on a resale market. And that is something that I've become incredibly excited about. Just thinking about doing it, it really gets me energized. And so I'm just going to dive in, not worry too much about specifics or things like that. But what I want to do is just start out really just connecting with the cards that got me into the game in the first place, which is why I went for these classic reprint packs. And really just overall reinvigorating some passion for Yu-Gi-Oh! And card collecting in general. So we are going to see if maybe we can't just get something a little lucky out of one of these packs. Something to, get us jazzed. I have researched a decent amount of the Legend of Blue Eyes packs. But actually, if we take a look inside, there are 2 packs. And one of those packs is Metal Raiders, of which I have not done a sufficient amount of research for. So there's going to be a lot of, ooh, what's this, what's that. This is going to be a short video because I only have 10 packs to open. So to, I guess, fluff it out just a little bit, I'm going to talk a little bit just about the cards, about the memories I have of the cards, the memories I have of the show, and, really just trying to have this be a relaxing session. I'm probably a little loud right now, but I do kind of want this video to have an ASMR vibe. As in, really just, I want to relax, I want to hang out with you guys, and I don't want to, stress too much about, oh, we need to pull the most valuable card out of the set, or, this was a worthless purchase. No, we're having fun here. Would it be absolutely incredible to pull a Dark Magician, or to pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, or, any of the really valuable cards out of this set? Even though it is just the 2017 reprinted version of the set, you can still get decent value out of the big hitter cards, out of the Blue Eyes White Dragons, there we go, finally got it. The Blue Eyes White Dragons, the various... Goodness, I'm totally blanking. Sorry. The Blue Eyes White Dragons, the Dark Magicians, the Red Eyes Black Dragons, and then, you got your hollows and your rares, your super rares. You've got, I believe, in the Legend of the Blue Eyes sets, oh, this isn't Metal Raiders. This is Invasion of Chaos. Huh. I misread the pack. Well, that's fun. So we have a pack that really I never really got into. This was one of the packs that I kind of just glossed over, and I was never really a huge pack kid when I was, growing up with the show. I bought a few packs here and there, but my mother was actually very adverse to packs because they weren't as wallet friendly as just buying the structure decks. And then, occasionally here and there, when she was in a good mood, she would buy me a pack. But mainly it was big structure deck buys, and if I was lucky, she would take me to a local card shop, and I would be able to, pick out from the 50-cent commons that they had just sitting in a box. or if it was like really like my birthday or something and I was, really, really desperate for like a tin, I would end up getting one of those occasionally. But, not so often that I am really familiar with any of the cards that are coming out of this meta. But what we do have is a bonus card, and this is definitely a new bonus card. This is I want to say these are Link. This is a Link monster, and it is shiny, holographic. I don't know. See, this is still where I need to learn. I want to say that is just it's just a secret. No, I'm pretty sure that holographic foil is just a super rare card. It might be an ultra rare, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure that ultra rare has the foil, the shininess extending all the way to the edges of the card. So I'm pretty sure that's just an ultra rare. But that's still really awesome. Really awesome for just our first little bonus card, a nice ultra rare. It's called Gaia, the Saber Lightning Shadow. So it's kind of like a throwback card. It's a machine Link monster. And I don't know anything about Link monsters. Honestly, I've never played in a Yu-Gi-Oh meta that's used Link monsters, so this is just kind of a neat card design. I have my big book here, my great big book of what is going to be Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So we're just gonna crack that real quick, and we're just gonna slide him in, so that way we don't have any boo-boos. No boo-boos on my part, because if there's one thing I'm not good at, it's taking care of things. So just getting it into some sort of protection right away will be the best decision for me. So we'll just have that book at the ready. And yeah, I say, how about we just open up these packs real quick, and we'll just take a look at what all these bonus cards are. I'm sure they're going to be some of the more exciting cards of the video, so just getting them out of the way right now would probably be a good idea. I'll probably be editing a lot of this video down, hopefully putting in some background music, but it's going to be a lot of me just kind of rambling to myself in this video. Oop. Oop. Oh, come on. There she is. Should have brought a trash bag with me. That's all right. There's one right over yonder that I can grab, so we'll put that there. And then our next special card, we have Spell Canceller, and I believe that is also an ultra rare. So I think all of these are going to be ultra rares, which is pretty fucking cool. Sorry for that slip up. Spell Canceller is a level 5 monster, 1800 attack, 1600 defense. Spell cards and their effects on the field cannot be activated. That has to be banned. I have not updated myself with a lot of the new cards on the ban list, but that is an obnoxious effect. Oh my goodness. That is going to go right where it needs to be for now. Spell Canceller. Oh my goodness. Brooke, you're giving us some luck right off the bat. I'm pretty excited about that. Spell Canceller. I don't know the value of that card. I'm going to look it up, and hopefully when I actually have this video as a finished product, I'll be able to put a little counter for how much money we have made in return of this card. Buying all 5 of these sets along with my book, which I'm not going to count that in my cost, but if we're just talking about total money that I've spent and hoping for a return on, I have about $50, maybe $45 invested at this point with these packs and this book, and I'm just hoping to maybe get at least a return on that. Just get the $40 back. That would be a nice thing. And I don't know. Dimensional Barrier. This card, declare one monster card type. Ritual Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Pendulum. For the rest of this turn, neither player can special summon monsters of the declared type. Also, negate the effect of all monsters of that type while they are on the field. You can only activate one Dimensional Barrier per turn. That is a pretty awesome card. That is a pretty awesome ultra rare. So yeah, that's gonna we're just going to continue to put those in the book sleeves. Oh, if I can figure out how to do that. There we go. Okay, so they're always on the inside of the book. So that's pretty nice. That's a nice looking group of ultra rares. But, you know, I know that just because it's an ultra rare, just because, you know, it has a high rarity, doesn't exactly make the card valuable. But I have a feeling that Spell Canceller is. I have heard the name Spell Canceller come up before in just my Yu-Gi-Oh! Lore research. And I know this is probably like the most unprofessional, you know, unboxing or unpacking video that any of you have ever seen. But here's the thing. I don't care. I enjoy doing things, you know, just in a very just lackadaisical devil may care attitude, and I'm not really one to stress. But as of right now, we are going through, and we have Sacred Red Dragon Archfiend. That's a pretty awesome looking card. I mean, I'm not exactly too happy because it seems like all of these bonus cards have a slight bend in the middle, but other than that, they are pretty much mint. The backs are good, the fronts are good, there's no bends, no weird cuts. I mean, the centering on this card is even pretty damn good. Like, I know that that's kind of an issue for some of the sets, is that, you know, you get bad centering, but I'm pretty happy with this card. This is a beautiful card. And it is not very difficult to summon. One tuner plus one non-tuner monster. This card becomes Red Dragon Archfiend while it's on your field. Okay, I'm not gonna read the whole effect, because I want to get to these packs. While these cards are really cool, there are a lot of cards that I have no idea what it is or what it's about or really anything. So I have a hard time reacting to it. It's cool. I mean, they're all cool cards, and I'm sure I'm glad to have all of them. But the last bonus card that we get is Cosmic Cyclone, which, wow, that is just a beautiful holograph. I mean, a beautiful foil, just the rainbow shimmers. It's I gotta figure out, is that's just an ultra rare, if there's a special kind of rarity that is. But that is really, really pretty. I'm loving every second of that. That is going. Let me knock the camera over again. Oy, oy, oy. Look at me. Okay, so. So we have all of our packs open. And we are ready to start digging in to some of these Legend of Blue Eyes. Although, since I am more familiar with the Legend of Blue Eyes, honestly, let's save them. We'll save all of our Legend of Blue Eyes and we'll open them in a row, because those are the cards I know. Those are the cards I'm going to get the most reaction from. I'm sure I know cards from Invasion of Chaos, but I'm not as intimately familiar with them. Just so you guys know, these are the 2017 reprinted edition of these packs, so they're not, you know, super valuable, super rare, but they still are kind of expensive. I have, you know, researched online for these packs, and I see them going for $5 to $10. So the fact that I was able to get both of them for $5 is a pretty dang good steal, I would say, in my opinion. But, you know, what do I know? We're gonna start opening up our packs. Listen to that crinkle of the plastic. There it is. Ah, the good old smell of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's exciting. Okay. So we have Amphibious Burgoth. Amphibious Burgoth MK3. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not. Ooh, Homage Yellow. This guy is from GX. I'm pretty sure this is like one of the embarrassment cards that the main villain or main rival character from GX has. I forget his name. Okay. Ojama? Yes, Ojama. Or Oyama. Ojama. I think it's Ojama. Ojama King. Yeah, that's right. It's Ojama. Yeah, this guy, I mean, he's a pretty interesting card on his own. I don't know if he's worth anything, but that's just a fun card to have for memory's sake. Burning, burning algae. Okay, interesting. When this card is sent to the graveyard, increase your opponent's life points by 1,000. Interesting. That's got to be a combo card. I know Inferno. Inferno is an interesting card. I have an Inferno already, so that's a fun one to get. And now we've got our first rare. Our first rare is Getsu Fuma. Getsu Fuma. I should probably move my hand so that the shadow is not... Destroy that monster at the end of the damage step. I like it. That's an interesting card. So we've got our first rare. We'll put the rare in the book. No, like I said, I don't know too much about these guys, so I'm not really sure like where the value is, but like I said, I hope to be able to put the values on screen. So you can only activate this card if 4 or more of your cards are currently removed from play and there are no cards in your graveyard. Draw 2 cards from your deck. That is interesting card effect. I mean, it's like it seems like they find more and more ways to just make more and more complicated versions of Pot of Greed. So I'm assuming Pot of Greed will never be legal again because it would just make every single one of the cards that were ever created to replace its effect irrelevant. And then it's not like Konami is afraid of making half of their, card catalog irrelevant with a simple either ban or unbanning of a card, or even just making a new card. That's what the ban list is for, right? Crimson Ninja. Ooh, at this. Okay. I'm digging the Crimson Ninja. And we got the Tower of Babel. Interesting. Okay, well, nothing really fancy out of that. We got ourselves just one of the rare cards, and it wasn't a card we were familiar with, so that's unfortunate, but you know what, that's the nature of these cards. I don't actually expect to pull anything valuable out of these cards. Like I said, if I were able to even just make back the $40 I spent on them, that would be poggers, but that is even something that I would consider just a long shot. Multiplication of ants. That's fun. A hero emerges. That's a good card for elemental hero decks. Begone, Knave. If a monster inflicts battle damage to a player, return the monster to its owner's hand. I dig it. Gran Maju de Erza. What? Now that is a card that can be abused. I feel like you might be banned. We'll see. Oh, we got our next rare card. I'm pretty sure that most of these are just going to only have a rare card in it. I don't expect to pull any super rares or even, ultra rares or any of those types of things. Destroy one face-up monster on your side of the field to inflict 1,000 points of damage to both players' life points. That one will be going in the book. We'll put all the rares in the book just to keep them safe. God knows how valuable any of these cards can be. The Spatial Collapse. You can activate this card if both of your opponents have 5 or less cards on the field. The maximum number of cards that each player can have on the field is 5. Card. Lord Poison. When this card is destroyed as a result of battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon one plant type monster from your graveyard to your side of the field except Lord Poison. Thunder Crash. Destroy all monsters on your side of the field. Inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to the number of monsters you destroyed times 300. Interesting. And then Chopman, the Desperate Outlaw. Interesting. Okay. Down to 3 more packs of Invasion of Chaos. I do love the feeling of opening up the packs with the razor blade. Just feeling it slice through just so gradually. Another Inferno. Heart of the Underdog. I do really love this card. This is one of the cards that I used a lot. Basically, during your draw phase, when you draw a normal monster, card, you can draw 1 more card by showing that card to your opponent. Which was good for me because I actually like running normal monsters in my deck. I've never heard of Balloon Lizard before. Interesting. Cannonball Spear Shellfish. This card is unaffected by any spell cards. Ooh, compulsory evacuation device. Uh-oh. Ooh. It's a common, but I know that this is an interesting card, and I'm pretty sure it's banned. It is a common, so I don't know if it's worth any, good money. But even $5 would be awesome. When this card is normal summon or flip summon, you can add 1 ritual monster card or 1 ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. Interesting. Maybe I'm thinking of a dip. Oh, we got Ojama Black. That's pretty cool. That's 2 of the 3 Ojama brothers. I feel like I'm pronouncing the name wrong. I'm pretty sure we're just missing red. I think it's red. I think it's red, black, and yellow. But that's really cool. Butts in by any means. This is also said that when there are 3 together, something happens. The Tower of Babel. Each time your opponent activates a spell card, put 1 spell counter on this card. When the 4th spell counter is put on this card, destroy this card and inflict 3,000 points of damage to the player that activated the spell card at the time. That's interesting. This guy is when this card destroys an opponent's monster as a result of battle, your opponent skips their next draw phase. Fenrir. What? That's a tough card. Especially if you put some equip spells on it and you're actually able to turn it into a little bit of a beater. That would be a pretty broken card. If you could find a way to get, you could essentially stall your opponent with that technique. If you got the right equip spell cards to make him strong enough, there's so many combos that I feel like that could be used with that guy. I'm sure he's irrelevant somehow in the metagame, or maybe even banned, but God. Oh, I saw the card, the rare card that we got, but it's alright, because I don't think we're getting any super rares. That's fine. While this card is in face-up attack position on the field, if a player activates Pot of Greed, they can draw 1 more card. Interesting. Anti-aircraft flower. By attributing 1 insect monster on your side of the field, inflict 100 points of damage to your opponent's life points. That's pretty cool. Smashing Ground. Destroy the 1 face-up monster your opponent controls that has the highest defense. If it's a tie, you get to choose. Interesting. I gotta check the ban list for a lot of these. Some of these sound like good cards to make a deck out of, but Alright, we got our next rare, Robin Zombie. Each time 1 monster on your side of the field inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, your opponent sends 1 card from the top of their deck to the graveyard. I think I do remember that card being used. Oh no, I've knocked the phone over for another time. It's my 3rd time knocking phones over. We have another Tower of Babel. Chaos End. You can only activate this card if 7 or more of your cards currently removed from play. Destroy all monster cards on the field. Darn, that's ridiculous. And then we've got Terra King Salmon. A normal monster, water type, with 2,400 attack points, and it's a 1 sacrifice. That's pretty cool. It's no summon skull, but you know. Beggars can't be choosers. If the attack of this card becomes... the attack of this card becomes the number of monster cards in your graveyard times 300 points. There's no way you're legal. There is no prayer you're a legal card. That's a game-breaking card. Like, could you imagine? It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna, activate all these cards that send a bunch of monsters to my graveyard, and then I'm gonna summon him, and he's gonna have, freaking 6,000 attack points. Like, that's just crazy. Whoop, there goes my knife. Alright, we have our last Invasion of Chaos, and then on to the good stuff. I don't think we're going to get anything better than a rare out of these Invasion of Chaos packs, and I honestly don't think we're going to get anything better than a rare out of any of these packs. Like I said, they were just kind of picked up at Target. Oh, last minute little whim. Just kind of getting myself back into the enthusiasm of opening these packs, but you know what? Goal achieved. I am enthusiastic. I'm having fun. This is a good time. This was a good use of my time. When this card is on your side of the field... when this card on your side of the field is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one insect-type monster from your hand. A lot of insect monsters. Blasting the Ruins. You can only activate this card if there are 30 or more cards in your graveyard. Inflict 3,000 points of damage to your opponent's life points. There is a lot of graveyard control cards in this pack. In this Invasion of Chaos set, there is a lot of graveyard control going on. A lot of, stipulations for positive effects based on the amount of cards in your graveyard. That's interesting. Any monster that is normal summon, flip summon, or special summon is changed to defense position. Whoa. Oh, Stealth Bird. Ooh, once per turn, you can flip this card into face down defense position. When this card is flip summoned, inflict... Yeah, that is definitely banned. I don't even need to look that one. That's a pretty cool rare. I mean, I don't think he's worth money, but that's just a cool looking card, and I like the fact that it's rare. The Enraged Battle Ox. During the battle between attacking beast warrior, or winged beast type monsters on your side of the field, and a defense position monster whose defense is lower than the attack of the attacking monster, inflict the difference as battle damage to your opponent's life points. So that's actually a really good card if you're running a beast deck, like any type of beast deck. Just having him on the field can just turn all of your monsters into, defense hitters, which is really cool. When this card is special summoned, the controller of this card draws one card. Another Chaos Greed, and another Crimson Ninja, and another Torpedo Fish. So that finishes our Chaos. And now we're on to the big boys. Goodness. We've stretched this out over quite a bit of time for just 10 packs, but you know what? I'm having a blast. This blade is getting awfully close to the cards. And that's why you gotta go slow. You can't... This feels like a little bit of a heavy pack, though. Ooh, now we're getting into the stuff I know. Now I'm sure I'll recognize all these cards. We've got ourselves a good old Skull Servant. A good old Two-Mouth Dark Ruler. Just the classic age of the beautiful card, the simple card art. The simple card art monsters with nothing. What? No way. Yo, that's awesome. That's a ultra rare. What is that rarity? That's not a Starlight rare, is it? No, that can't be. That's just gotta be like an ultra rare or a secret rare. But that's like that's such a nice card. I know that one will make me back at least like a quarter of what I spent on all these packs. Just that card by itself. That is awesome. That is an awesome pull out of just these like basic packs. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so freaking beautiful. This card, it just brings back so many memories of the anime, because this was like Yugi's trump card in a lot of scenarios. This was, this was the only card that he had in his base deck that was like that hit over Dark Magician. Dark Magician had all of its support cards, but this was like the one monster card that Yugi could pull out consistently that was like his heavy hitting, dragon card. And he also had some, support cards for this, but this was, God, there's just so many memories just for this card. And it's, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I'm so happy that I got this out of these packs. It's my first Legend of Blue Eyes pack. I mean, if I don't get another holo like this, I'll be happy. This was cool. This was really cool. Now, I mean, of course, I'm still gonna, hope for a Blue Eyes or a Dark Magician or a Red Eyes. Honestly, I know it's the least valuable of the three, but the Red Eyes is my favorite, original set card, and I would be probably tearing up if I were to pull a Red Eyes out of one of these 5 packs. I understand the likelihood is astronomically low of actually pulling a Red Eyes in just one of these random packs, and I've already gotten lucky with this Gaia the Fierce Knight, or Gaia the Dragon Champion, so I'm gonna be happy with the fact that I pulled him, and on top of that, we got a Charbin the Fire Knight, which is it's pretty dope. He's definitely an old card. He's a rare, so we're gonna stick him in the binder no matter what. I think this was definitely during the time when the game wasn't really sure what to do with fusion monsters, because I even back then in the meta, I couldn't have seen a reason to summon him except for the idea of, getting to special summon. Really that's kind of that probably would have been the play for him in the old meta of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was to use him as a special summon, and then maybe you could, you could pull a first turn summon Skull, by using the special summon and then the regular summon. But this is just the age of cards that they just didn't make sense. Like, we have Sandstone here, a level 5 monster with 13 attack points and 1,600 defense points. Who is using this? Who is like, yeah, I'm gonna stick that in my deck over, like the Stone Warrior? What was his name? Or the Warrior of Stone? What was it? He's the card in Yugi's deck. He had the 2,000 defense points. Like, there's no reason. There's no reason for this. No one's gonna play. No one would have ever played him, even in the old meta. Nemuriko. Tripwire Beast and Basic Insect. These are all fun. This is just the age of silly normal monsters that will never see competitive play again, but my goodness, are they just fun to look at, and just fun to think about just how far along the game has really come, in all the years it's been around, and just to think about all the cards that are in existence that are up for official play, and they will never see tournament play just because there is no viable reason to use them. But they're still out there. They're still fun cards to have, fun cards to own. And, God, I'm just having a blast here. This is so many memories. Lesser Dragon. A Petite Dragon! Oh, these are cute. For a second there, I thought it was a petite moth. I know those are kind of, rare even for commons. Silver Bow and Arrow. Oh my gosh. It's so awesome. I pulled a Red Eyes Black Dragon. I pulled a Red Eyes Black Dragon. And just my first... I don't care. I don't care if it's the worst out of the big 3. I don't care if I don't sell this card. I don't care. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. I'm so happy right now. You guys don't even know. I don't care. I don't care what it's worth. I don't care if it's PSA 10. I don't care. This is getting graded. This is awesome, guys. This is so cool. This is my favorite card in the whole game. I don't It's not about like its value, and that's the thing I love about Yu-Gi-Oh is that these cards, they have a story with them. And this story just resonates with me, of just this dragon that was like the forgotten dragon of these ancient legendary beasts, and only these other monsters, the blue eyes white dragon, and the dark magician, and even the summoned skull, with these amazing monsters. But then here was this legendary dragon that nobody respected, and it went to Joey Wheeler, who was my favorite character in the anime. And watching Joey duel against Yugi and pull out the Black Skull Dragon and still lose, and just giving everything you have and still just having to come to terms with the fact that sometimes life just isn't fair. I mean, that's always a powerful message whenever an anime is willing to, or I don't even care about anime, whenever a television show or story, or any story, is willing to convey that message and convey it in an appropriate way, I always resonate very heavily with it, because the unfairness of life is something that just I'm very aware of and used to at this point. And so a card like this just resonates with me, and I pulled, I don't even know, I think that's just an ultra rare, I'm pretty sure, but I don't care if it's worth $10 or $20. I don't this this is special to me. The fact that I pulled these 5 random booster packs of The Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Just these 5 random packs. And I was able to pull my favorite card in a special rarity. This tells me that I'm going to keep doing this. This is the beginning of something special for me. And this guy is going in a special place. So we're going to sleeve that one up before I cry all over it. I'm still shaking, guys. Oh, okay. Got 3 more packs to open. I still have this pack to get through, which we have a a rare Hain, which is going to go in the book too. An Enchanting Mermaid, the Furious Sea King, Sparks, and Flame Manipulator. All very interesting cards. I can't. I'm still laughing. I'm so giddy right now from this. I don't even know how to put it into words for you guys. Okay. We're almost there, guys. 3 packs left. It's alright. I spent 40 minutes on 10 packs. That's fine. That's fine with me. Brooke. You the king, Brooke. You were here for luck, and you brought the luck. You're with me for every pack opening from now on, Brooke. For every pack opening. The Soul King, bringing out the soul in me, bringing out the heart of the cards. Okay. I gotta calm down. Calm down. We got Typhoon. Masaki, the legendary swordsman, 1/2 of the Flame Swordsman fusion. Dark King of the Abyss. Pretty cool cards there. We're gonna move. Let's move these over because they keep sliding, and I think it's because my table has the slightest of an incline on it. King Fog, a A Reaper of the Cards, rare. You know what? That is a pretty cool card to pull. I don't think he's too valuable again, but rare cards are rare cards. We're gonna live by the words of Kaiba, and you gotta get all the rare cards if you're gonna be any good at this game. We have Darkwood Thorns and Ray and Temperature. And then Yami. Oh, we got Blackbeard's Fruit here. The Yami Yami no Mi. It's a nice field spell card for dark and spellcaster types. I don't know if it still sees any kind of play, but I would probably run it in my deck if I was running a spellcaster deck. Who doesn't want a 200 attack point bonus? All right, fourth pack. If we pull a Blue Eyes, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind, guys. I might break down in hysterical crying at that point. I don't think we will. I don't think I'm that lucky, but I didn't think I would pull the Red Eyes. And it came out of my second pack. So we'll see what happens, guys. We got Hinotama Soul. Hinotama. Yeah, I think Hinotama Soul. Hinotama. Umi. Good old Umi. Classic card. Good old Umi. Mammoth Graveyard. Ah, Monster Egg. I'm pretty sure that gives me everything I need. Ooh, what are you? I've never seen you before. Firegrass and Petite Dragon. Dark Fire Dragon. Interesting. Again, kind of not really a viable monster to waste a polymerization on. But again, I'm pretty sure these monsters were more valuable as fusion summons to give you a special summon that would be, you could then sacrifice for another monster in the same turn. So I think that was kind of the idea with these weak fusion monsters, was that you get a monster on the field with a special summon, and then you can use it for fusion material. We got Vile Germs, pretty cool. A Petite Angel, always cute. Ooh, Succubus Knight. Who doesn't love them a Succubus? I'm pretty sure this is one of those card arts that got censored. I'm pretty sure we can see that there's a pretty clear emphasis on having her cleavage in the middle of the card, and good old 4Kids and Upper Deck were like, maybe we don't make the girls half naked for children in America, which, you know what? Shame on them. Children need to be exposed to the world at earlier ages, and they had the opportunity to do it without being too risque about it, and they dropped the ball. I mean, not really, because they didn't help balls drop, but they dropped the ball. And then we got Kurama. All right, guys. And we have the last pack. Would you like to bless the pack, Soul King? Thank you. Thank you for your blessing. It's a good sign of things to come. Make sure I keep the blade straight so I don't damage cards. But I like this way of opening it. I'm not a fan of just kind of the ripping them apart. I kind of like the idea of trying to save somewhat of their integrity. I'll probably try and get a little bit better at cutting them clean so that I don't rip off that top part with the Konami symbol on it. But here we are. The final cards. The last pulls. Misaruzama, I think. Forest. I wonder what the rare card is going to be. I know I'm going to get at least one rare card. Green Phantom King. No way! We got a Regeki! We got a ultra rare or a super rare Regeki. I don't know. I need to learn the rarities, but we got a freaking Regeki! Oh! That's awesome! That's such an awesome pull! Yo! This was a great pull! We got 3 of the better cards that you can get out of this set. Now, we didn't get a Blue Eyes, we didn't get a Dark Magician, we didn't get an Exodia Head. Those are like the three biggins. Although we got a Red Eyes, which is as good as you can get. And I'm pretty sure Regeki was the best spell card in the set. So you know what? I am happy out of this world with the cards we pulled out of these packs. I could not be happier. This was amazing. God, I mean, I don't know if you guys like care about this even an iota as much as I do, and if you do, I mean, chances are you're the type of person that actually likes watching these videos, and you're thinking to yourself, God, this guy has one of the worst and most unprofessional setups I have ever seen. But my God, guys, I have pulled some of my favorite cards out of just 5 boxes of packs that I bought, 10 packs opened, and I have gotten some really nice cards that I feel really good about. And then we also have Gravedigger Ghoul, which is, select 2 monster cards in your opponent's graveyard, and then remove the selected cards from play, which is, pretty cool. That's a pretty cool card. We're going to slow that one in there. I didn't realize that one was a part of the Legend of the Blue Eyes set, but it could have been added on during the reprint. Then we've got Woody Phantom, Wasteland, Armor Mail, and Dark Gray. We got some pretty cool. But guys, this has been my reintroduction to Yu-Gi-Oh! And I mean, my God, if I couldn't have gotten a bigger sign from just the universe that this is something that I want to keep doing than pulling a freaking Red Eyes Black Dragon on my first attempt at pulling cards out of, reprints of an old Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack. I am just so excited, guys. I'm going to keep doing this, at least weekly. I'm planning on doing pack openings weekly from now on. Just trying to spread some love in the community and, get people to understand that this card game is coming back in a big way, and it really never left. We just got bullied out of it, and we fell out of it because we didn't think it was cool anymore. But you know what? Some people, they trudged on, and they went through the bad metas of the game, and they got through to the other side, and they are the ones leading us to the Holy Land, which is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Becoming the most popular trading card game in the world, and eventually surpassing sports cards as the most valuable trading cards in the world. So, with that being said, my name is Dylan, and this has been an amazing day. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video, you guys. I'm recording this at another day. That was probably a couple days ago that I recorded that footage. But I'm coming here just to let you guys know that I appreciate anyone that came over from my TikTok to share my first YouTube video with me. And I really just appreciate anybody that thinks that I'm entertaining in any way, shape, or form. Like, that's all I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to just share my love and passion of different things, weeb and nerddom and otaku and just everything. And so this is just a little appreciation message for, getting me to 100 followers on TikTok. You guys don't even know how crazy that is. And, let's try to get this YouTube account to 50 subscribers by the end of the month. If we could do that, that would blow my freaking mind. But like I said, planning on doing weekly Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack openings and anything else that I might think of on this channel. Thinking of, doing some Let's Plays, maybe. I do have a stream account. I do have a Twitch account set up that I was streaming on for a short period of time, but I decided to reallocate my attention and focus to making TikTok videos and, getting myself back into different hobbies so that way I'm at least making content about stuff that I'm passionate about, because I don't know what anybody would like to see from me. That's the great game of social media, is that, anything can become popular. But the thing that I've realized is that you have to love what you're doing. And if you're not loving it, if you're only doing it because you think it's going to get you popular, it's all for naught. It's a waste of your time. And really, that's the big thing. That's the key to it all, is that you need to do something that excites you. And my God, opening those Yu-Gi-Oh packs got me excited. And I'm planning on opening more. I'm planning on doing a lot more stuff. And I really just want to know what you guys would love to see. So again, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, I love you all.